Hello folks, this is going to be my first video doing a replacement of running boards for a VW 1969 Beetle. I bought a kit from J-Bugs, which are the German made running boards. It came with two of these guys, which are the trim pieces. It came with two running boards with the flap, the rubber flap attached. Came with all these clips, all these hardware here, which is, looks like this here would be one set, which is for the running boards, attachment to the fender. This is for attachment of the trim piece, and this is for the running boards along the heater channel. And there's two sets of those. That's what came in the box. So the first thing I did is I jacked up the car, put it on some stands just to get it up off the ground, and so I can get under there. I'm a bit of a big guy, so I want to make sure I fit. And there's the old running boards that I had on here. You can see they're a little rusted, and the little pieces are coming off. So I want to replace that and make the bug look a little bit nicer. So to start out, there are there's one bolt here. There are 4 bolts along the running board. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4 along the underside. And then there's another bolt on the back side that we will take off and replace with the new hardware. And so I've already done this side, taking off the bolts. And next is I'm gonna go ahead and put the new one on there. So here's the bottom side of the old running board. You can see where I took off the one bolt off of this part right here, and there's one from the underside, one bolt there. There's a second bolt there. The third bolt's about right there. The fourth bolt, and then the one against the back fender there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush and brush out all that gunk out of there. Try and clean it up a little bit. So just to show you a little bit, what I'm doing here is see this little channel right here. So I'm just taking this nylon brush here and just getting in here. You can see all that dirt that accumulates in there is kind of gunked in there. It looks like this car was probably painted at one time, but you can see the difference in the paint there. This looks to be the original color. Alright, so here it is, a little bit cleaned up, nothing too crazy. It is going to get dirty again, so I'm not too worried about a little bit of dirt staying in there. But that's pretty much where the new board will go. So I just wanted to point out that the running board, the new one, comes with the flap of the rubber loose. And it has this little channel on here. I don't know if you can see that. You take that little channel thing and you bring it around the corner there, and you stretch it over the edge. I'm doing this with one hand, so sorry, but anyways, once you bring that around, that'll make that rubber piece nice and taut on the back side. The other thing I wanted to point out was, see those little notches right there? That's where the trim piece attaches through. So what you might want to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little hole there just so I know where those are at. So when I stick the trim piece in there, I'll know exactly where to put the holes. Okay. So I just wanted to show you folks what I'm doing to get this thing over is, as this thing is sitting here, I'll grab this screwdriver. Let's try and do that here a little bit. But I'll grab the screwdriver and stick it underneath and bring it up and over. And when I'm doing this with two hands, it's a little bit easier, but that's how I'm doing it the whole way down, is just sticking it in there, bringing it up and over, and using my thumb to bring it up around the corner. Anyways, so I got the running board on there, but I just wanted to point something out, that when you do the fender, there is one bolt on the back side here, and there's another bolt back here somewhere, and it is recommended to take them both out, because if you only do one, then this fender here doesn't move, and you can see that the rubber piece is sitting on top. What I want to do eventually is I want to get that and turn it inboards, so it's got a nice crease in there. So I'm going to take that second bolt out and loosen this fender, and then try and get that rubber gasket or rubber cover to go in behind the fender, or in between the fender and the running board. Here's the metal trim piece that goes on the end. I mean, there's a final trim on this. Just wanted to point out that these clips. What you want to do is you want to put these clips on there prior to putting it on. So you just slide them in like that, and then you'll see what I do is I grab that little clip and I stick it into that little hole that I made on the back side. I just grabbed a knife and I stuck it through so I knew where the holes were, and then you can see it very subtle, as you can sort of see right there. There's a little cut, so I'll just stick it in through there. On the back side I'll just grab it with a screwdriver or with some pliers and twist it to secure it. Just wanted to show you guys how I grab those clips. Grab it on the end there, and then I try and grab the very tip of it, pull towards me or pull towards the car, and then I twist them. And the reason I grab them kind of towards the end is because if you grab them too close, you possibly could twist the whole thing off, and we don't really want to twist the whole thing off. And it's just like a 90-degree turn, and that'll secure the trim. And there you have it, folks. That's the whole thing put together.